Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-April reading. This is Bear Food Mama Intuitive Reading. Welcome. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 4/24, go ahead and put free reading in the comments. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get started. Woo! All right. Sorry for the delay on your reading, Cancer. It's been devil showing up on the bottom. It's been a weird week. Let's see. Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Please bring messages through for the highest good of my Cancer collective. Archangel Michael, please send clear messages through for my Cancers. Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. Amen, amen, so mote it be. Strength. You might be dealing with a Leo, Cancer, or you might be having some strength and vulnerability right now. Regarding what? What is the overall energy of this reading? Oh, the Hierophant reverse. Okay, so something might be occurring in your life that feels non-traditional. Could be a relationship or a contract or some sort of like spiritual connection that you're experiencing that like isn't traditional either for you or your family or those around you. What's in your recent past? 3 of Cups. Oh, okay. Maybe you're opening a relationship to like a third party. That's interesting. What is in these are the tools that you're working with. So you might also be like connecting with people in like your spirituality, like a coven or like a going to a spiritual retreat. Okay. Or I don't know why that specifically is coming through, but you have 5 and 3 and then you have 8 here. So like the combination of this non-traditional like contract or spiritual initiation or something with like a group of people is coming through for you. You might have like kept your own beliefs very private in the past, and these are becoming more apparent now to those around you as you maintain this strength of being vulnerable. This also reminds me of a time when I opened up about my beliefs to like some friends around me, like, I don't know, like 10 years ago or something. And my friend and I sat down at a restaurant and we'd been experiencing like signs and synchronicities and stuff. It was maybe like my first major awakening. And the waiter, like out of nowhere, says to us, in my country, we have a saying, if you put your hand in the alligator's mouth and you're afraid, it'll bite it off. But if you put your hand in the alligator's mouth and you're not afraid, it won't. So something about like with the strength here, she has her hand in the lion's mouth and she's allowing it to submit through vulnerability and fearlessness, like so extensive faith. Whether that be in your own truth, your own capabilities, whatever that is. What's in the past for you? 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. So I have a feeling this is not you opening yourself to a third party relationship. This is you receiving community and emotional support after you've moved on from what may have been a tumultuous relationship or tumultuous circumstances. You're also allowing your thoughts to move forward into something. What? Into where? The Magician reversed. Wow. 6 of Cups reversed. I feel like you're trying to just be present. Like you're not too worried about your manifestations or what's coming in, because you sort of understand that the energy you offer the present is what is being projected into the future. So you're not really focusing your thoughts or even your tools onto your future manifestations. You're just having the strength to be very present. And it might feel a little bit like non-traditional to you. You might be like a planner, or you might be somebody who you might plan parties. That's interesting. You might be somebody who likes to have things kind of like, I don't know, like, yeah, planned or set in stone, or just like my sister's a Cancer, and she's throwing a baby shower, and she has like really great ideas for how to bring people together in community and stuff, and she likes to have these like plans and things sort of figured out ahead of time. And so you might sort of operate a little bit like that, and instead you're sort of just kind of in the moment, allowing your future to unfold. And with the Six of Cups reverse, like detaching yourself from any connections with the past or past ways of doing things. What is below you? The Queen of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus or a Capricorn. Or a Virgo. Why the Queen of Pentacles below you? King of Cups. And what's this Six of Swords? Like, why did you move away? Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. What's the Magician reversed? The Nine of Wands reversed in the Tower. And the Six of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands under the Six of Cups reverse indicates to me like it's like an energy recall, like bringing back your vital energy. You have the Nine of Wands reverse and the Ten of Wands here. So it's like you take the energy of a tower moment where maybe you've been manifesting something and it hasn't come through, which came through in Scorpio's reading as well. You have Scorpio here. But you've been manifesting something and either it hasn't come through, or like you're just sort of in the middle of the ride. Like that Jimmy Eat World song, just take some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything, you might just be like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. But you're feeling a little bit burdened right now. And it could literally just be by like adopting this new emotional pattern of finding the sort of, how do I even say this? Like, it's like you're very well aware of the emotional form the manifestations in the future require. And so you're embodying with all of your energy that emotional form in the present, because you know that it's going to expand outward and like continue to resonate into the future. Like what you resist persists, and where attention goes, energy grows. And it's just like you're very much balanced in that here. The Magician reverse is telling me that you understand that some of your manifestations have been coming from a point of resistance, and that you've actually been manifesting like the opposite. And so you've embraced this necessity of non-attachment, which means being completely in the moment. The two infinity symbols here, like facing one another, is a little uncanny. The King of Cups underneath the Three of Cups talks about being super emotionally balanced. You might have people around you who rely on you to be emotionally balanced and fulfilled, especially like if you have a significant like earth sign in your life. They might be very grounded and nurturing, but they're sort of focused on like the material, or you're needing to be. I'm so like, what is this Knight of Cups with the Six of Swords? I feel like you could be in like a committed situation with somebody, and another person came in to offer you like a love offer, and you may have like considered it. And I wouldn't even call it a moment of weakness necessarily, because you have strength here, but you might have been like, that could be a possibility. I don't know what this is. What is this? Ace of Swords, yeah. Six of Wands. I don't know. It's like you considered it as a possibility, but the mental energy that it requires to like open up a stable relationship. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they're pretty stable, but there's some like passion lacking, which is why you have the Six of Wands and the Strength card here, like a fire sign. But there was some truth about this drawing too much like mental energy. And so it's like you're moving on with the burden of your passions, sort of what's the word, like you're taking your passionate energy, like your kundalini energy, your creative energy, your life force, your chi, and you're channeling it into like maybe non-traditional sources, but not into like a third party relationship. Like you might literally have just kind of gotten lustful. Like if you're in a traditional connection, you may have just felt a little bit like too stable, like a little too and you did the right thing by like honestly considering this connection and choosing instead to not put yourself in a position of like wounded warrior energy. You're like, no, I'm like, it was like enough for you to just consider it. You're like, oh no, the destruction that would cause in my life is just way too much. Like, no, and theirs too. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you might be like kind of chiding yourself a little bit for this moment of weakness. Just know that spirit gave you a test and you passed. And I think that part of this like weighing down in your partnership or your connection, it could even just be your job, take it as it resonates, is like an attachment to the ideas of this person or place or thing, this noun, right, in the past. Like there have been all these moments and times and memories and histories together, and it feels super stable but almost stagnant, and so you're needing to sort of like release those ideas in order to rejuvenate this connection, bring new life to it. I think that's what this tower is, like you realizing just how important it is. Like in the moment, we're a new person in each moment. And I think that the Aries solar eclipse kind of talks about that energy, or like that was part of the energy of this Aries solar eclipse, was like a new, fresh beginning and like big release of old karmic patterns. So you're accepting this. It's a lot of responsibility to be true and authentic to yourself in each moment, instead of relying on the sort of muscle memory of who you should be or who you were or who this person should be or who they were. Like really just meeting yourself and them in the authentic moment of the present, but you're very much doing that, and it's beautiful. That's really lovely, and it takes a lot of courage to do that, and strength. Yeah. Queen of Wands reversed. You're not under any illusions about like looks. This person who tempted you, this fire sign, may have been very like superficial, flashy. Like you had the devil show up at the beginning of your reading. They may have just offered you like, yeah, some temptation or some like I don't know, like some feeling of being young again, and you were like, no, I don't need that to feel young again. Like, thanks. I almost get like it was barely a consideration for you. You were just like, no, that's a thing. That's an idea. It's like reading a novel almost. Like it's a novel idea, but nah. What is the outcome of this situation? Woohoo! The Wheel of Fortune. You made the right choice, Cancer. Good for you. That's awesome. Meeting your destiny. Things are turning out wonderfully. Two of Cups reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, it could have been like a work connection. Somebody could have offered you a job. They could this came out as both a job and a connection with somebody else. This could have been somebody at your work who was like, oh yeah, I'll give you that promotion if you blah blah blah. I don't know. And you were like, no, I'm good. Oh, I'm the Four of Wands. That's cool. So you found the right community, and you're meeting your soul tribe. You have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands, and I really like those cards for community here. You have strength, living in the moment, doing things non-traditionally. So if you had some sort of corrupt work situation, or even some sort of flashy temptress or devil-like fiery energy, you were like, no, I'm good. I'll bear the burden of my own vital energy. I'll start my own freaking business if I need to. Just don't throw that my way. I love that about Cancers. There's a lot of Cancers in my life. My son's a Cancer, and they're just so dedicated to their family and their friends that if you get on their wrong side in any way, shape, or form, they're so sweet and so tender and so generous and so loving and social. But yeah, if you get on the wrong side of a Cancer, heaven help you. And I feel like whoever this person was who got on your wrong side, heaven help them. Because all that energy is being returned back to sender, and you're moving forward, for once, celebrating, having fun. And this person, they're just having to work a little bit harder at finding themselves. I don't feel like it's anything necessarily bad. It's just that they were maybe looking for something in you that they hadn't found in themselves yet. Anything else for Cancer? I really like this reading. The energy of it is really lighthearted. Even though it seems like you're dealing with some maybe kind of serious things, you have approached it from a really emotionally stable and grounded place, and you've had a lot of strength to hold fast to your desires and your manifestations, meet your destiny. The Devil, look at that. You've met your devil. The Hangman, you've had an epiphany. Ooh, Judgment. You're making a judgment call to nurture yourself. Yeah. Move forward to know your self-worth. You're not going to start some new beginning with some Mysterio. I don't know why that's coming through, but the call of mystery for you exists within your ability to be present with yourself, your self-worth, and move forward with those around you who love and support you. And you know who those people are. So congratulations, Cancer. This is a really lovely reading. If it resonated, please let me know, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.